This is unbelievably fun.
Our names are Mike and Heather. We're traveling the US in our van Appa on a mission to visit all 50 states. Subscribe and join us as we try to figure out this whole van life thing. As always, thanks for watching. Good morning from Waikiki Beach. This is our last morning here at Waikiki and we have yet to go swimming, so we're gonna start it off with a bang and head down to the beach.
It's a little bit before 8 o'clock. The streets aren't fully moving yet, but there are a few people out, so it should be a nice time down on the water. We're gonna start making our way down to the beach, which is only just a quick walk from the hotel. Yeah, you can see out in the distance the water back here, so we're gonna start heading that way. We've got our swim clothes on that we wore yesterday, but that's okay because we're about to go jump in some salt water and I'm pretty sure that cleans things. We walked down from our hotel and came out about at the spot that we saw the hula dancers the other night. We're actually making our way back over to the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, that beautiful pink building.
With the Mai Tai bar.
With the Mai Tai bar. It's really bright and sunny over there and we thought that would be a beautiful backdrop for going in the ocean for our first time swimming here at Waikiki Beach. You have the sun kind of beautifully coming up over Honolulu and the Waikiki area. You've got Diamond Head. Just a beautiful morning to be out. Absolutely a great spot, and the beach is pretty empty, so really a nice time to be out here. And there's some nice waves coming in. The water's moving a little bit this morning.
Yeah, there's a lot of surfers out here.
Yeah, there's some good surf out there. There's someone boogie boarding. There's someone on a hydrofoil.
Pretty crazy that we're swimming in Waikiki. I feel like this is one of the world's most famous beaches that you always hear about, and I cannot believe that we are here. It's a great start to the day.
Yes.
One of my favorite things here in Hawaii are the rainbows. And I cannot make this up. It just started misting and quickly went away, but there's literally a rainbow to my right here on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii, and it's just so magical.
I feel like we say everything here is amazing, but it feels that way. Yeah, it was just a good experience. But now
Check it off the bucket list.
Yeah, now we're just sitting and enjoying the beach. So the sun is well and truly out. The day has begun. The beach is starting to fill in. We're heading back to our hotel now. We've got a checkout at 11. We want to make sure we've got time to get everything organized before we pack up and get ready to head up to the North Shore area to pick up our camper van and start the second part of our adventure here in Oahu.
We have made it back to our hotel room, got all freshened up, packed our bags, and we are ready to check out. Well, almost ready after Mike puts on his shoes.
Yes.
We have a few hours in between the time that we're checking out and having to go pick up the camper van. So what we're gonna do is leave our backpacks at the hotel reception and go grab ourselves a bite to eat, meet up with my brother and Blair, and then catch a
45-minute Uber?
Yeah, 45-minute Uber to the spot where we're picking up our vans.
But that concludes our time here at the Waikiki Bamboo Hotel. It's been strange traveling the way that we have. We don't really stay at hotels, and so to have been based out of a hotel for the last couple days, it was nice.
The shower and the toilet were nice.
Yeah, having sort of those amenities, an actual bed to sleep in, has been really nice, but I think we missed the sort of independence or mobility that having your own vehicle like a van offers, being able to move around a little bit more. So there's pros and cons to each way. I'm glad though that we had the opportunity to spend some time here in the Waikiki area, have a nice hotel, be just down the street from the beach, have access to all of the things that are happening here in Honolulu. It was really, I think, the way to go.
Hopefully we'll get the best of both worlds. We've already explored the city and now we're going to the countryside, so let's go.
Checking out, and then we were gonna see, is it possible to leave bags at the hotel for just a couple hours?
Thank you.
We came to a little spot just around the corner from our hotel to grab a bite to eat. We're just getting some stuff to hold us over because we're gonna try and get to a couple of food spots on the North Shore today before it gets too late. So this is just a holdover snack, but we're excited to dig into some French fries and nachos. So we've made it to the spot where we are going to be picking up our van and starting our van life adventure here in Oahu. So they're just going to be moving some vehicles around to get the ones that we've rented out, but I'm super excited. The vans look awesome and I can't wait to get in one.
And there's a dog.
I'll hand this over to you, Mike, if you want. We'll basically be in the camper section to begin with, and then we'll make our way to the front and we'll go over all the buttons and stuff.
Cool.
But I'll show you this front door and the fuel cap before we make our way here in the cabin.
You wanna roll the windows down? This is unbelievably fun. Okay. And like super weird. We're at the very front of the vehicle.
We literally just picked up the van and we were pulling out and Mike almost bottomed it out.
I mean, like, I don't think so. I think we just have never felt the front end of the car go down as we go. So, okay. Where are we going?
Left.
Left?
Yeah.
Okay. This is awesome. Like this giant steering wheel. How we look your way? Good. Okay. There is no get up and go in this at all. We're island timing it with this thing. It's a lot of fun. We're both gonna have to drive this because it's a blast.
To the right.
To the right? Okay. So we have made it over to our campsite after picking up our van. We are so stoked to be doing this. Being able to do van life in Hawaii is awesome, especially because this has been a van life trip this whole time as we've been trying to tour the 50 states. So to be able to do van life here is just incredible, and to kind of live out one of our fantasies of doing van life in an old VW van is just the coolest thing that I can imagine to be able to do here.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, second only to having Appa here. But
yeah,
we looked into how much that would cost, and that was well out of our price range, so this is definitely a worthy second place. I am so excited about this. Driving that van is so much fun.
We've gotten people taking pictures of us already.
Yeah,
we've gotten a lot of peace signs from other Volkswagens.
Yeah.
So there's a Jeep wave, but there's also a sign for Volkswagens as well.
At least we guess, but
yeah, at least here in Hawaii, it seems like.
It is just so much fun. The vibes with this are so immaculate. Like driving around Hawaii in this van is just so cool, and I am having a blast with it already.
So we rented this van from Hawaii Surf Campers. My brother also rented one as well, but he rented a transit van?
Ford Transit van, yeah.
So there's lots of different choices in being able to rent. Everything from Volkswagen Westies and Vanagons all the way up to the top of the line ones like my brother got. So it's gonna be very interesting to compare and see the different van options.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a van tour of each one.
Yeah.
And let you see sort of the different options you can go with. I'm a little biased and they're not here yet, so I'm gonna say outright that ours is definitely the better choice.
For the vibes.
Yes, this is just the start of an amazing couple days here in the North Shore, and I'm so excited to be doing it this way.
We found this van in the Hawaii Surf Campers company through outdoorsy.com, kind of like Turbo, is it? Where you can rent people's Turo, where you can rent cars. You can rent camper vans through outdoorsy.com. The reason why we were originally looking for that is because we were trying to find a Transit Connect to drive through Hawaii to keep it on theme.
And we almost did 2 different times.
Yeah, there's 2 different Transit Connects listed on Outdoorsy for the Hawaii area, but both of them were booked.
Yeah, it was a bummer because one of them was, I think it was a 2010 Ford Transit Connect.
Yeah, it
so
looked
same
exactly
body
like
shape
Appa.
as Appa. The other one was a newer one. I don't know which year it was, but I know it was that shorter roof height, which we thought would be cool to try and compare and contrast with the choice that we made. Unfortunately, they both booked out before we could get a chance.
It's a good van.
Yeah.
Can't blame the people.
Yep. It gave us an opportunity to sort of live out one of our van life dreams.
Make the best out of a bad situation.
But
it's Appa's Hawaiian cousin.
Yeah. After picking up this van, we drove up to the North Shore to the town of Haleiwa, and we have come to the Mangrove Lounge campsite. A local Hawaiian family owns it, and they allow you to come and camp or park your van. There's another tent camper here, and then there will be Heather and myself and Nate and Blair in their camper van. So it's a cool spot. There's a little beach with views of the ocean. It's unbelievable. I keep saying that, but everywhere you look in Hawaii is just incredible. It's so cool to be here.
We're going to be exploring this North Shore area for the next couple of days, and we're so excited. We got a lot of fun activities planned and a lot of great food to eat because we've gotten suggestion after suggestion of different food trucks up here that we're very excited to give a try.
This is cool. I like the little platform. For each campsite, you get this really cool platform. You get a picnic table. You can request there's like lots of like cool roosters and chickens. We saw a cat. You can rent a campfire, and there are also showers here, which is not the case with every campsite that we were seeing, so we were super excited about that.
You can actually rent tents as well. So even if you got like a rental car and wanted to come here, you could actually rent a tent and stay here as well. So that's an option. We almost did that because it would have been way cheaper when our Transit Connect van options fell through, but then we thought, hey, what the heck? We're in Hawaii. Why not get a Volkswagen van?
Yeah. This is the shower. They have hot water. There's a bathroom, a really nice shower setup. So this is really cool and definitely gonna do the trick while we're here.
So you got a toilet, some toilet paper, and a pretty nice shower. They also have running water and a sink to do dishes, so that's nice as well. My brother and Blair made it to the campsite and we are headed out to some food trucks. So the North Shore is known for some really great food, and like I said, we've been getting suggestion after suggestion of the food spots to go to. Even our campsite host literally just messaged me an entire page long of different food options. So first things first on the North Shore, we're gonna get some food. Plus we're really hungry at this point in the day. It's about 5 o'clock.
It actually has a little bit more speed than I would have thought. We had no trouble getting up to like 50 and hanging out, and I think we can really just drive it like a car. So it drives really well, tight steering. This one has power steering, so you're not having to fight it or anything like that. I don't know, this is so perfect. So we have come to our first food stop here in the North Shore, and that is Matsumoto Shave Ice. So I think we may be getting dessert first,
yes.
But this is a staple and something that we've heard that you absolutely have to try. So we are coming here to get the famous Hawaiian Shave Ice.
Shave ice, not shaved.
There's no ED at the end of it.
How's it, guys?
Hi.
Good, how are you?
Doing well. What can I get you?
Whatever the most classic way of getting it is, with like extras and stuff like that.
So no matter what, condensed milk, ice cream, and mochi.
Okay.
Yeah. When in Rome, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. And you guys are sharing?
Yes.
I'll put 2 spoons on here.
This is a place that normally has an enormous line, so we're super happy to be able to get in. We're getting the Matsumoto, which has lemon, pineapple, and coconut, and just all the extras. So this was what was recommended as kind of the best way to go, so we're definitely doing it.
So it's Matsumoto ice cream and beans on the inside with mochi and condensed milk.
Yeah.
Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, this one with all the extras, which includes mochi, ice cream, condensed milk, red beans. I think that might be all of it, but it looks really good. I think this one is pineapple, coconut, and lemon. That's really good. The condensed milk on top is awesome. It's definitely not like a snow cone. Snow cone feels like it's way more icy, like little ice cubes. This feels like it's closer to snow. Yeah.
I feel like a snow cone doesn't hold a lot of its flavor. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
like
it
it all
just
drips
tastes
through.
ice versus this you actually can taste like the flavor of what
Yeah.
you get. We got mango.
All of the flavors are super good. The syrup was really thick, so it stays on there and saturates it really well. This is awesome. You should put the camera down and start eating. It's so good.
Okay, I can see what you're talking about with the texture. It's more of like a snow for sure. It kind of tastes like a float, or it's like a root beer float, but if it was like candy version of that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's turning into a rainbow. As the flavors are melting, it's creating a little rainbow in the bottom of the bowl.
Oh, you want to try mochi? It has like a really chewy texture and kind of like a simple flavor, but it's really good. I like it. It's kind of like a neat add-on. I bet if you like kind of got a scoop of that with the ice cream or with some of the shave ice, it'd be really good.
This kind of tastes like a marshmallow, but if it had less flavor, if that makes sense. It's very interesting. I don't know if I've ever had that before, but I'm glad I tried it.
So after we finished our shave ice at Matsumoto, we left the downtown area of Haleiwa and have come over to Laniakea Beach, where you can see sea turtles, and there's one right in front of us. That's so cool. You definitely are not allowed to get close to them, to touch them, to do anything like that. You have to give them space so that you're not disrupting them. There is a rope set up that you are not allowed to get closer to them, but that's great because we don't want to bother them, we just want to see them.
We were hoping that we would be able to spot some because this is a famous spot to be able to see the sea turtles. It's not guaranteed that they're here, but they like this beach and they bed down often throughout the day, so there's always a pretty good chance of seeing one. So not only are we watching a beautiful sunset for our first day here in the North Shore, but we're also seeing some sea turtles.
Yeah. It's a little bit bumpy getting out of here. We are really excited to have gotten back to our campsite after seeing the sea turtles at the beach. Right now we're going to sort of get everything organized and start getting ready for bed. We got to sit and visit around little candles and stuff with Nate and Blair as they were planning their next couple days. So really a nice evening, but we're going to extend the top part so I can almost stand. I'm not actually sure if it's tall enough for me to stand straight up, but I will say it's a taller fit than what we have in the van. So we're gonna do that now and then start getting the rest of this space organized with all of our things. So these come undone. We've got 2 hooks up here, and then these kind of just free float. And then where are the handles?
Yay!
And that's all set. I can stand up in here. That is unbelievable. That's so cool. Sorry, Appa.
We have showered and set up the bed, so we are ready for our first night in the van here. We're gonna hit the hay a little bit early because we have an early morning start tomorrow. We're doing something very exciting, so no van tour just yet, but I promise it'll be coming soon. But first, we need to sleep.
And we'll see you in the morning.